time. So today it's definitely a live reading. I don't know if many of you will see it, but then again, I'm still gonna go on. I'm trying to experiment presently how I feel when I do live readings versus how I feel when I'm reading for you separately. Okay, so I didn't announce this, so for now it's unannounced. I'm just trying it out. Okay, so if there's some people who are gonna watch it, they watch it. If not, it's still gonna be like a video. Okay, so I'm gonna create 6 piles. So today's question, technically, it's your person's intentions. Okay, so this could be your person, this could be a partner of yours, this could be a stranger, an acquaintance, a business partner perhaps, and you want to know what their intentions are towards you, the viewer. Okay, so you have 6 piles like usual. So you have pile 1, which is dancing in the dark. You have pile 1. Pile 2, it's Ethereal Visions Tarot. Okay, pile 3 is Mystic Mondays Tarot. Pile 4 is Sufi Tarot. Okay, so Sufi Tarot. Pile 5 is the Golden Universal Tarot, and pile 6 is the Fountain Tarot. Okay, so you have 6 piles like usual. I'll be using the relationship sacred geometry oracle. I'll use the intimacy cards, questions, the Hermit Tarot, Amor and Psyche, and what's the word, sexual magic tarot. Okay, so you'll see a variety of stuff. So I know there's many people who are participating now. Hi guys. Hello guys. I know it's a bit like unexpected, but I'm going with this. Okay, so I will not perhaps be, oh yeah, perfect, you're choosing, then you can, I will be putting the timestamps. Okay, so you'll look at it like a usual video. It's just I'm doing it live, okay, this time around. So stay focused, stay positive, okay, like me. So let's see. So pile 1, whoever chose dancing in the dark, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So it's definitely live. Okay, so I don't know who's watching live, who's not, but yes, hello guys. It was motivation for sure. So so whoever chose dancing in the dark, I have no way of keeping it. Okay, we'll just leave it like this. You'll see it, I'll prepare it. So let's see, how does this person tap into you? Okay, so if I were to kind of like tap into this person and how they're feeling towards you, or the approach they have. Okay, so the relationship approach. So you have union that came, so union, and there was another one, and curiosity. Okay, so first thing that came in my mind, it's a bit dirty energy. Like, I'm not gonna say dirty, it's sexual. Okay, like I want to know what it would be like if you and I were together. Perhaps it's like that vibe. Okay, so I want to also, if I'm a male, I want to like know how it would be like to sleep with you. Perhaps different perspective. Now if I'm a woman, I'll be more like, oh, I'm curious knowing like what type of relationship we'll have together. Okay, so the questions this person might want to ask you, or they've already asked you, what was your first impression of me? Okay, so this one, it's more I want to know what your impression of me was. If you can't read it, it's okay, guys. What else do I want to tell you? Okay, so what else? Definitely, what though? Definitely, I left because you told me to. So this one, I don't know if there were frowning faces, or you were frowning, or you were being like uncooperative with the person, perhaps, who was interested in knowing what your chemistry would be like. How do I usually flirt? Okay, so the person, how they usually flirt. This one, you have the game of love. So I'll feel like this one will come and go a bit. Like they'll kind of play with you, they'll play an instrument for you, or they'll be at your service perhaps. Like they'll perk themselves more. Like if I'm a girl, let's say, and we are going to the beach, or we're like a part of a group of friends. Yeah, attraction. Okay, so the game of love, I really like this one. I feel the energy more differently. Perhaps I'm going live outside. So overall, this one, there's a lot of friends. I'm not gonna say friends with benefit, but that's what came in my mind. That's one. So one is perhaps we are friends with benefits, and I want to know what our relationship would be like, or I wish to be friends with benefits with you. That's the intention. Let me see what my Kim Cran archetype is. So K Rose. Okay, so this one, it's very similar to this energy somehow, a bit, even though it's not necessarily it. What could be my intention? Overall, I want to know perhaps what our chemistry would be like, or how it would be like to have sex with you. So this one, there's two very like intense vibes. It's either I want to know what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. I would want to know how it would be like to be like sexually like in union with you, perhaps. There's sexual and there's relationship, this one. Now both could be the same, perhaps based on how I'm approaching it. Okay, so forest, so muddled, unclear thinking. So overall, this one perhaps I don't know who you're here for, okay, guys? Like, I don't know which approach I'm gonna get, because I'm just gonna follow my intuition, okay? Like, we're just gonna shuffle and I'll just follow my intuition. That will be it. Well, okay. Look, I wanna move fast without thinking overall. So unclear thinking, but moving without thinking, perhaps. It could be that way. But then yeah, with Kairos, it's more like I'm trying my luck. It's like that. I'm trying my luck, this one. So we're at like dancing in the dark. So I'm just gonna keep this here so that we can see it. Man, okay. I need to see it myself, but I'm gonna create the timestamps. It helps me a lot, this one. So I opened everything. So I'm just gonna, okay, definitely I left because you told me to. So perhaps for some part, I did mention that there was like a frowning face, or there's like this discontentment on your end. Now you'll know, or it's the other way around. I'm not sure. But overall, what I'm getting is that I'm pretty interested in getting to know you. I'm pretty interested in getting physical with you. Let's get physical. Song is coming in mind. And I'm not really thinking far ahead, okay? So it's more like on the spot, like what I'm feeling. So what are my intentions overall? Okay. So this one, if I'm a guy, I'm gonna say I'm more eager to go at this without thinking. So I'm not necessarily thinking that much. My challenge is the Page of Swords. The reason why it's that way, it's the Queen of Cups in reverse. The initial energy, it's the Six of Pentacles. So I wanted to have like an equal give and take, or I wanted to have like an equal interaction, or I wanted to buy something for you, this one. You have the Seven of Wands energy. Now if you're a woman, I'm going to read this differently. If you're a man, I'm going to read this differently, okay? So you have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Overall, the low energy. The Tower card with okay, if I'm a guy, we're gonna start with the guy energy, and then we're gonna go to the girl's point of view, okay? So if I'm gonna read this, I'm gonna say the guy's intention based on how he's approaching and what he's feeling, and then we're gonna read this from the point of view of I'm the girl and I'm watching you, and this is my point of view of you, okay? And this is how I see myself too, okay? So overall, both genders are interested in having some kind of interaction, going on a date, talking with you, having a conversation, getting to know you better, kind of stuff. Now it could be very simple things, as it could go very intense in the intimacy element. You'll know that much. But for some part, I'm not thinking clearly, so I'm not insight, like I'm not looking at the further energy a bit, even though I have future dynamics. Okay, so overall it's more like in the moment, short term, I'm thinking this way. Okay, so what are my intentions in the short term? So overall I'm pretty attracted, or if I'm attracted, how I flirt. So I'll just give you overall the first energy, how I would flirt. So overall, if I'm a girl or I'm a guy, you'll see perhaps I'm gonna be closer to you, I'll chill with you, I'll try communicating with you, I'll try like you know, undressing, going topless, or showing you more my physique. It could be like I'll be wearing more tighter clothes if I'm a woman. If I'm a guy, I'll be more topless, let's say, or I'll show you my physical features. Be it I'm sure of it or not, or I'm muscular or not, it's really not important. But overall, I'll be more around you, I'll play with you, I'll tease you, I'll come back and forth, back and forth. I'll make sure that I'll call you when we're going somewhere, or you'll feel like I'm waiting for you to come, kind of thing. Okay, so overall with the game of love, that's the dynamic. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to attract you to me, like you see me as like a person who's interested in you, kind of thing. Okay, so it's overall that energy, that's my intention. But what happened between both of you perhaps is that they left because you were not interested in kind of like going or like participating, or like you didn't want them to kind of cling on to you. Perhaps this one would be the clingy type a bit. Okay, so what's my intention with the tarot card, or the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Now, Wheel of Fortune means a lot of stuff, but then again, this time around, it's more how I'm approaching you, is that I want to turn the tables around here. So I don't know if in some way, like I'm fixated on you. Deep down, I'm pretty fixated on you, but then again, on a physical level, I can't seem to ground the things that I want with you. Okay, why I am this fixated on you is perhaps that you don't show your emotions in general, you're not the emotional type of woman or man, this one. And my challenge here with the page of swords is to kind of like try to, you know, understand here, like logically, what I'm doing wrong. Perhaps this one I'm being offended a bit if I'm a guy still. Okay, so if I'm a guy and you're a girl, or whichever orientation we're talking about, I'm more the like I look at what's happening somehow. Okay, so I'm not like the stupid type. Okay, like I'm not the unexperienced type. We're gonna say it like that. Okay, like I'm looking at what your behavior is, and based on your behavior, I'm acting a specific way. Okay, so but overall, this one, I feel like they are pretty fixated on you, but they're thinking that overall it's not working out, or they have put the intention, they wish to control it somehow. Okay, they want to bring you guys into a union. Okay, so be it I want to be part of the same team, let's say, if this is not like romantic. um it could also not be romantic. You'll know how you came here for. Okay, but I left because you told me to. What was your first impression of me? Now this one could be also like acquaintances, like we went to a picnic, or we went like we're a group of friends, we don't know each other, we're mutual friends, and we're gonna spend time together so that we can get to know each other. So it's more that dynamic. Also, it could be romance, it could be friends with benefits. I don't know the word friends with benefits. I don't know if you guys are a part of a clique like that or not. Now, friends with benefits is channeled here. The romance option is here. I'm pretty serious, but then again, I don't know where the relationship will go, kind of dynamic too. So it could be like a girl who's not sure what to expect with the guy or the girl. They're kind of like interested in getting to know better, but they don't know where it goes. Or it could also be like we're just friends and we just like, I want to be part of the clique, but then again, perhaps I might not fit in. Okay, it's a bit dynamic. And usually how I would want to fit in, or how I try to impress the people, or how I try to attract people, is that I go around them, I cling on a bit. Like when I'm saying clinging on, it's more like when you go with a group of friends, I come with you guys. Okay, like I try to chill with you guys. I try to showcase my good looks. I try to kind of like play with you guys a bit so that you can be attracted or you like me kind of thing, okay? So overall, my intention here is that I wish to be part of it, but then again, I know it's a bit hard for me to be part of it, or I wish to be in a relationship with you, or I wish to have a sexual short term kind of thing with you. I want to know where it would lead, but then again, it's short term overall if I'm a guy here. And why I'm doing that is more like I'm kind of assessing, or I'm thinking that you're more like the emotional type, but you don't show it on a physical level, okay? I'm just doing this in the point of view like an observation, okay? My challenge overall with the Page of Swords is to kind of make you talk, make you kind of interact more with me. I want to get to know you more, okay? It's the Page of Energy, Page of Swords energy. There's a curiosity, there's an element of I'm a bit guarded. My ego could get hurt here, but then again, like I'm curious. That's why I'm kind of like more focused, but I still give you that distance that you want, perhaps this one. So in the initial phase, it's more like with the Six of Pentacles, there's many ways I can go at this. It's either I showed you that I was like, I had money, I came from money, or I'm pretty like financially stable. That's one. Second, it's more like I was communicating about the new project that I'm juggling. Okay, so for some part, like I was showcasing this, or I was talking about this, or I was wishing to get many people to invest in the project that I wish to juggle. Now, the other one, it's more like I was showcasing my money and I was spending the money on many of you. So if we were a group of friends, or you were going out with me, or you were with me at this group of, it's overall a group dynamic, this one. Now, if it's one-on-one, then perhaps I was interested in getting you to invest in my project. That's one thing. Second thing, it's more like you were talking about you wanting to make me invest in a project, so that there's that point of view too. But then again, there's this element of we're helping the poor. So this one overall, for some part, is either me or this is you, my point of view of you. You'll know, okay? If you were showcasing, or you were somehow like spending money on us, like spending all your money on me kind of thing, Fergie song, okay? I don't know, okay? So I don't know this one. This one, there's a lot, okay? So I'll just read it and we're just gonna keep it like that. Technically, I either saw you this way or I was doing it this way. I was trying to kind of like have an equal give and take with you, but then again, it's not necessarily equal give and take. I'm doing this for my gain. This one. I'm doing it for my gain, or you were doing it for your own gain, and that's how I was seeing it. This one. Okay, like you're juggling and we are a group of like an opportunity for you to do business or to collaborate or to build something, okay? It could be very positive as it could be very negatively looked. I don't know, okay? The middle section, in the middle part, what or presently, what's my intention? This one, presently, my intention is to keep you at a distance, okay? Or I'm feeling like you're, Seven of Wands energy. Okay, if I'm the man, you're like the female energy, okay? Like I'm the more masculine and you're the feminine. I'm more like how I'm feeling technically. You don't, perhaps you see me a specific way, you'll keep that in mind, but me, whoever I am, you're here for, is kind of like still wishing to force it and succeed. So technically, I'm thinking that if I were to force it again on you, or to kind of retry several times, not give up on the situation, I will succeed. Okay? I don't know how you see him or her though. Or I'm seeing, if I'm the female here and you're the guy, or you're the masculine energy, I'm assuming in my headspace that whatever happened between you and me, if you're the masculine energy, you're still eager to try me, or give me a try, or cling on until you succeed. Okay, it's like that. And then in the near future, with the Ten of Swords, in the future, what my intentions towards you are. Now, this one, intention-wise, I could be interested in you for the long haul. Both, it's more and more, I was gonna say positive, but then again, I didn't have a positive card, okay? So, what is my number 5? 1 second. Okay. This one, there might be power dynamics or like money dynamics. This one, perhaps. This one, yeah, there's a lot, like, okay. Okay, I get it. Now, if I'm rich, you're poor, we're gonna go that way because that's the vibe I went in. If I'm rich, you're poor, or you're poor and like you're the rich one, I'm poor, I'm thinking definitely you have nothing. Like, I want you to kind of invest in me for a long term, but then again, I'm not thinking logically this one. And even if I'm not thinking logically with you, energetically, the intention here is more like I'm thinking I can play hard to guess, they can be interested in me and I can have the happy energy. But third point of view wise, if I'm gonna look from a fortune teller's dynamic, this is not gonna work at all. Okay, so okay, technically it's not gonna work. Okay, it's a unfortunate situation, but this is a third energy. Okay, so Kairos here perhaps is the intention you wanted me to kind of read to you guys, because there's so many variables again. Okay, I'll just keep it short. Okay, so we'll read this. Understood. I technically, in the near future, if I'm a woman, I'm daydreaming a bit, which is a bit delusional on their end, because if there's a rich and poor dynamic and there's like a businessman element or a businesswoman or profit gaining or using each other kind of thing, perhaps that's why I'm channeling friends with benefits, perhaps. So the intention, if you're a woman, if this is a man, perhaps he's okay. Look, I'm gonna embrace everything and I'm gonna smash my own ego and we're just gonna kind of continue on. Okay, so if I'm rich, you're poor, I can be your sugar daddy. Okay, we're gonna go that way, or sugar mommy kind of dynamics, or I'm seeking for a sugar mommy, sugar daddy element as per you, or I'm thinking you're looking at me like that. Okay, I could definitely be delusional still. But overall, if I'm a man, okay, if I'm a man, I want to know what your first impression of me was, but I wanted you to have this impression of me that I'm pretty rich. I'm kind of like, I can handle all kinds of business situation, or I'm way too richer than you guys, so I provide for you guys kind of thing. Okay, even though it might not be it, but we can go in that mood of I can provide. Okay, and in the middle section connected to you, my intention was to kind of still give you a try. Yes, thank you. Happy to see you guys too. So overall, technically, I want to give you a try, but I'm not doing so. Okay, like I'm playing hard to get, and I know even if I were to push it on you, I might get my way. That's what I'm thinking in the present moment. And in the near future, perhaps I could have happy wishful thinking, but then again, it's just energetically. So I cannot give you the long haul energy until I go to the fortune teller point of view. Okay, so hi. Okay. Perfect. You can stay anonymous. No problem. That's the masculine energy, okay? Masculine dynamic. Now the feminine energy, it's more like I'm looking, what's my intention, okay? I left because you told me to, or I left because I thought you didn't want me to be there. Okay, so I definitely left. Overall, my intention here could also be that if I'm going with this, okay, I might be more awake. Let's say if I'm more awake, okay, so the intention is to look at this in a more awake dynamic. Okay, so if you're rich and I'm poor, if you're rich, you're from the high society, I'm from the poor ones, but then there's no real element like that. But then again, there is, okay, there is. I have to embrace everything. And like when I'm looking at you, my intention is to kind of see how unlucky the situation is. So for some of you, if I'm very like awake and I'm kind of like attracted to you, I want to be with you, but then again, I'm doing these things and it's really not working, and I definitely had to leave because you told me to, or you showed me that I needed to leave somehow. It's more like I wanted to know what your first impression was of me when I was interested in you. Perhaps this one could be. And uh my intention technically with tarot in reverse. Okay, tarot in reverse, like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's not really a positive if I'm going tarot wise, okay, if it's in reverse, it's not a lucky situation, okay? Luck is not on my end, or luck is not on our side, or on my end, technically. Luck is not on my side. Why? Because my emotions were not reciprocated here, technically. If I'm needing to leave because you're telling me to leave, it's really not a positive energy. You know, it's like you're not receptive or you're not accepting of my presence there. Could be whatever situation it was. And my challenge here, it's more like to face your like strictness, your like your sword, like the sword you're aiming it at me. Perhaps that's my challenge here. Perhaps I left because you told me to. So what's my intention? I have no intention technically. This one my intention is to have like an equal give and take with you, or I had that in the past. Right now in the present moment, I'm just hoping that you would give me a try and succeed, but then again, it's just on my end, it's not on your end, and you're not doing this, so I have no way of knowing if you're doing this. And then in the near future, it's more like how my intentions are. I'm manifesting that I'm going to have a happy family with you, but then again, technically this one, it's not going to happen at all because you have no use of theirs. You can't use them, right? You can't use them financially. This one, you can only use them physically or emotionally, perhaps, and then again, you're not going to be satisfied at all because that's not what you want. That's not what makes you happy, perhaps, this one. Okay, so this is their intention. I think I'm done with this one. There's a lot of variables. I don't know if it kind of like covered them all, but then again, this is all I had. Okay, so overall, truthfully, if I'm a female here, I'm more positively approaching the situation. If I'm more like a masculine, I could be positively approaching it, but then again, there's no real future element. Now, there's also like you have to think differently. If I'm rich, you're poor, there's that point of view too. Okay, now not everyone is rich poor combinations. Okay, like this one, it could be a group of friends, it could be like you are more like a entrepreneur type of person and I'm more like the other way around, or you're that way, or you don't know much about me, but I want to be. Okay, so there is a curiosity in knowing each other, but then again, the social status, financial status is kind of the blockages, or there's many variables. Okay, so overall, the intention, if I'm a masculine, I'm fixated, but then again, it's not lucky. So the conclusion here would be, we could be interested in each other, but then again, the whole situation might not work out. One is fantasizing. It's not like we're not putting the steps though, because I needed to leave because you told me so. So whoever it was that didn't accept the other person in their circle or in their group of friends or in their business or in their projects, in their environment, is the one that told this person to fuck off a bit. Okay, so it's a bit that dynamic. So what's my intention is to stay stagnant there. Technically, nothing, there's no movement. And even if I were to move, and in my headspace or in my perception, even if I'm curious and I wish to have the union, it's just on an energetic level. Perhaps you didn't even allow me to attract you properly. You understand? So this one, it's like that. It's not gonna work out. In my mind, it's not gonna work out. It's either you will use me. But then again, I don't see it that way. I don't see it. If I'm the guy, I will use you. Or if I'm the businessman, or I'm like the rich person, the rich kid, or the, you know. And when I'm gonna say using you, it could be using you physically, it could be using you like make you deposit a specific amount in this, I don't know, like group project kind of thing. I'm gonna use you. I need your money and I need you to be part of like a shareholder or something, and I want you to invest in it. Perhaps it could be that way. Or it's more like I wanted to show you guys to what point I was rich. So I was ego tripping overall, or they were ego tripping overall. But then again, nothing happened. Okay, so it's like that. That's the intention. The intention was to not make it happen. Could be that way. Not make the relationship happen, or I believe that it's not going to happen. My intention presently, I believe it's not going to happen. Or you need to learn here, like from a fortune teller's point of view, it's not going to happen. It's just a delusional phase you're having. Because your emotions might not be reciprocated. There is like financial dynamics. Now, if I'm a guy and I'm into business and I'm like from a rich family and you're a girl, or you're a guy from a, like, I could keep you around me, but I will use you like a chess piece a bit. And if I'm the emotional type, you'll know that much, but I cannot go that far. Okay, so thank you very much and have a good day. And unclear thinking. Okay, so there's unclear thinking on both ends, or my end or your end. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Have a good day. Now, pile 2, whoever chose Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, Ethereal Visions Tarot, let us see what are your the person you came here for, their intention towards you. Okay, so if you want to know what their intentions are, my pleasure. Okay, so I hope it resonated, guys. Okay, look, we're just gonna keep pile 1. Okay, now pile 2, whoever chose pile 2. Okay, let us just breathe. Okay, so what if I'm, whoever your person is, if I'm attracted or I'm interested in someone, be it friends, lovers, just acquaintance, how do I, like, you know, when you want to attract someone, like you are in your best behavior. What is my best behavior? Okay, so this one, a loving gaze. So I look at you. Okay, so if you want, like, I wanted to be friends with you, but okay, so this one is rats. Okay, now I could be a guy as I could be a girl. This one. So how do I flirt, or how do I get people to be attracted around me? Is I give them that devilish look, okay, like that. I have like a sexy look to me. I have this like very charming look to me. I have a smirk on my face though. This one. If I'm a female or I'm a guy, I have like this charming way I look at you. Like, you feel closer to me than usual. Like, I make you approach me like this. Okay, so it's more like a femme fatale, homme fatale vibe I might have. Male or female, and if I wanted to be friends with you, I would still do this. I look at you. I look at the people I want to say hi to. I look at the people. Like, you can't, like, disregard my stare. Okay, so if I want to get to know you better, I look at you. Okay, and I have, like, this smirk underneath. Or you feel like my eyes are smiling. It's like that. Okay, but my main intention with the rat, and you have Mars energy here. Now, rat technically could be many things here. This one, it's the brothel vibes, you know, and sometimes you need that third person. Okay, there's the brothel. Now, the brothel, today's society, perhaps it is. I might be reading to people who are from that environment, as it's not it. Okay, you'll know. But this one, like, my intention when I do that, Like, I want to get people to, okay, this one, I use other people too. Okay, so I have a way I use the people around me to approach you, okay, or to make you approach me. That's one. This one is more, I observe you more, I try to seduce you more until you approach me. But if I can have other people who can make you close the gap with me faster, I do it too. So this one, how I flirt perhaps is that, like, I could ask people to bring you closer to me. I could manipulate people to make you closer to me. Or I can kind of have like a third wheeler go back and forth between you guys. So this one, perhaps it's a three-way relationship. It could be, or I use people to lure the thing I want around me. So if I'm just like a girl and I'm pretty popular, I know like I have people around me. Let's say I tell this person I want to get to know you better, and that's how you'll be invited. Or like if we're a mutual group of friends, I want to get to know you better. Technically, we were invited to the same party. I will look at you and interact with you more, like that, until we break the ice. Okay, be it it's relationship, friendship, and partnership. Okay, this one, you see the interest in my eyes. Okay, so if I asked you to stay, would you leave? This one. So okay, my one question I wanted to talk about, or we talked together, what's one of your favorite childhood memories? So this one, I like to get to know the people I'm around, or I'm more like a people person. Okay, like I like to bond with people. Now my intention, or my way, like how I approach our relationship, you have second chakra. Okay, sacral chakra, which is nice. Then you have balance and originality. Okay, so this one, overall, I respect your boundaries. That's why I do this. I use third people, or I use my gaze. This one. I'm comfortable with the, like, the distance too, because I'm pretty, like, I look at you and me and I like your originality, or I like your individuality. I respect your personality technically. I am pretty attracted to you. I'm pretty attracted to you. This one. I like you. I want to get to know you, but I have like emotion. I get attached a bit. Okay. I like to know the emotional side of the people I'm interested in. Okay, so this one, I'm more like that. Message to you. So this one, you are highly thought of. Okay, so this one, I think well of you overall. I do. Okay. That one, and the intention overall. Oh my god. You have the flame, you have the stone, and you have the castle. Okay, this is the vibe too. Okay, your person is pretty dual. Okay, they're pretty dual. When I'm saying dual though, I want to say balanced still. But they're dual. I could be hot and then cold. Cause I like to respect your individuality, and if you want to respect a person's individuality, you have to play sometimes. So I might be the playful type too. This one. My intention, you have the flame, the castle, and the stone. Okay, it's pretty intense cards, because you have the flame and the castle. Now these are two dual energies for me. Okay, now this is more like a vessel. It's a big castle, and you need to explore and discover it, right? You feel like it's empty inside. Okay. Or you have the flame, which is definitely more like simple-minded, meditative. It calms you down. It's pretty like sacred. And then you have the stone that's unmoving. So I'm like unmoving. how I'm gonna read this. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I need to tap into your person's energy because it's not like, I'm very dual. This one, like, I'm nice. I am mature overall, but like, you can't tap me down. Like, you can't pin me down at all. But I'm pretty simple. I'm simple, very surface level and very deep at the same time. Now, when you know me deeply, you'll see how sacred of a person I am, how respectful and nice of a person I am, let's say. Purified person I am. But then again, on a surface level, if you were to just look at my looks, okay, this one overall, what are my intentions? To lure you in with my looks, but then again, I'm pretty simple as a person. So I want to get to know you, perhaps. And if I ask you to stay, would you leave? I want to know if you're gonna leave me. I want to test you. This one overall is to test the waters with you, or to test you personally, to know if my emotions could be reciprocated here properly. Could be. Okay, so let me just create the Celtic spread. But my intention, it's pretty sacred. Okay, it's not surface level. Hey. Hello. Welcome. My intention is not surface level only. Okay, so you can bypass my simple, boring ways. Perhaps this one, I guess it's a collective, but I'm creating 6 piles. There's 6 piles. Okay, so it's gonna be like a usual video, but I made it like live, this one. So you still have 6 piles. I'm trying, guys. Okay, like, I'm trying. Okay. I'm exploring too. I'm curious and knowing what's gonna change this way. I like that one too. Okay, so I love that one too. So overall, pile 2, we're just gonna focus on pile 2. Okay, for now we're gonna focus on pile 2. You have Page of Swords energy. Okay, so we have Page of Swords. My challenge here is 6 of Pentacles. The reason why is the Hierophant in reverse. The initial energy is the Lover's card. In the middle section, we have the Queen of Cups. Then you have the Hangman reverse and the King of Swords. Okay, one thing you have to know about this woman or this man, you can't play with me. Okay, like, you can't play with me. Okay, it's fine. I won't play with you either. Okay, even if there's that smirk, there's that deep eye contact, that loving gaze, and that wishing for you to come and approach me or break the ice with you. I did those things because I was wanting to, like, wake up emotions inside of you, because I'm able to do that. Okay, like, I'm pretty able. I'll read that after. Okay, guys, wait, gold, I'll read that after. I'm sorry. Technically, like, I'm sorry, guys, chatting with me when I'm channeling, it's a bit hard sometimes. Look, like, I wanted you to catch feelings for me, but I had genuine feelings towards you. I wanted to approach you or make you approach me genuinely, even though I was using my surface level looks. Okay, if I'm looking good, I know I'm pretty, I'm handsome, I will use it to my advantage. But then again, I know I'm not just my looks. And I'm not looking at you as if you're just your looks, though. You have to remember that. I'm not looking at you as if you're just your looks. You're just like the car you're driving or the job you have. I don't look at those things only, this one. This one, I want to get to know you as a person. That's why my intention is more three-way, okay? Like you have the flame, which is more sacred. So I'm approaching you sacredly. Like my intentions are pretty genuine, but you need to I need to test the waters with you. So I tested that with you. It's like that. So with the Page of Swords, my intention towards you is to kind of get to know you better, but seem distant still. Because I need to keep the balance. I'm not gonna cling on to you. I'm not gonna stay. Okay, this one, I don't just stay at a distance. I close the gap and then I go. I close the gap and then I go because I want to know you. I want to know how you behave. I want to know how people behave around us. I want to know how people behave also. So if I'm using third parties or I'm using your friends to kind of like talk about the, the you comment close to me or kind of stuff, I used it, but I learned something about you because I'm not just learning like, okay, this one is pretty intense person. It's not just intense. They're very awake. Okay, so I not only testing the waters with you, I'm testing your friends, I'm testing my friends. It's not testing, I'm learning about you through my friends or our mutual friends. I'm learning about you also connected to how you're reacting to me looking at you, approaching you through a third person, and stuff like that. Okay, so this one, it's more I'm learning about you. My intention overall was to learn about you from a distance, to understand if I was able to capture your attention, make you interested in me with my simplicity. I was using my looks too, but then again, what I can offer you is more than my looks. Okay? I can offer you way more, but then again, only if you see me as a worthy catch. This one, if it were interested in you like that, okay? Or only if you see me as a worthy friend, or you see worth in me or something of the sort, because I want someone who will stay themselves, who is balanced. So I will not cling on to you, you're not going to cling on to it. It's an equal give and take kind of dynamic. And with the second chakra, it's more we're all content, we're all happy to be together. We feel happy in that attraction element, okay? So overall, my intention is to get to know you better, but seem indifferent to it still, okay? I'm keeping that, like, that approach, okay? Why I'm doing that with the Hierophant in reverse, it's more like I know perhaps that the relationship hasn't had form yet, or even if we have a friendship, let's say, if I want something more, would you stay or would you leave, kind of stuff. So with the Hierophant here, this one, I'm wishing to teach you, but then again, it's not a teacher student vibe unless you know it, okay? But the Hierophant in reverse here, because I have a lot of reverse cards. You have the Hangman in reverse, you have the Lover in reverse, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Then on a physical level, we have the King of Swords. So this one overall, what's my intention? To get to know you better, but only from a distance, because perhaps like you're not giving me that equal give and take. The Six of Pentacles, I want that equal give and take between you and me. I don't have it. But this type of person, the type of equal give and take is not just on a physical level, okay? It's more. It's like you being interested in me, you being, interested in my childhood memories, or like getting to know me as a person, knowing what my preferences are, approaching me more simply, purely of heart and stuff like that, not just look at my physique kind of stuff and date me because I'm pretty hot or I'm attractive or my looks, perhaps. This one, I don't know, we're going that way, okay? Or you like me and you just want to give me a try, perhaps, or to sleep with me. And it's castle, it's big castle. It looks, my intention, what are my intentions? It's pretty simple, this one. I wanted to lure you in, to get to know me better, and I wanted to get to know you better, but I was not able to do it. Or I want to do it, but my challenge is to have that equal give and take with you. Okay, why? Because I liked you, perhaps I wanted to learn from you. I did see you as like a person that was like honorable and mature and stuff like that. Okay, so perhaps the Harfin energy could be your energy, but I'm seeing you this way. I'm reading it my way, guys. Okay, so my way reverse card, that's more like what is happening internally, and you don't see this on a physical level. Okay, but then again, sometimes I go the traditional way too. So with the Six of Pentacles, I did say that I want to have that equal give and take with you, but perhaps I don't have it because you're pretty straightforward, stubborn, perhaps is the word, or you know better than me. Perhaps this one could be, if I'm interested in you and I'm like this, perhaps you are similar to me, that I'm interested in you, could be. So with the Lovers card in reverse, now this one, it's more like I did have intentions of, you know, becoming lovers with you, or wishing to go there, have that partnership, where I did decide on that in the initial phase. I had decided on you, perhaps on having a loving relationship with you, if this is a partnership, or if it's friendship. I did decide on wanting to be friends with you, this one, if it's friends, but I don't think it is. It's more lovers dynamic. With the Queen of Cups, internally I really like, I did have emotions towards you. I am pretty emotional. You sensed it, perhaps, this one. I am pretty emotional. But I don't show it that much, okay? Or you see it, it's just like I didn't showcase it, or I didn't act like the affectionate girlfriend or the affectionate boyfriend, or the more like nurturing type that would meddle in your business and stuff like that. This one I was not able to do it, perhaps. Or I wish to do it. I have my emotions ready for you right now, could be. And then in the near future, what are my intentions? This one, get out of the reflective mode. Okay, so this one, overall, I don't wish to sacrifice myself anymore. So the King of Swords, it's more like I will impose myself, perhaps, this one. Or I will show you to what point I value the truth, and if the truth is not spoken, I will speak it. Or I will kind of because King of Swords is a strategic mind, okay? So you can't play with the King of Swords energy. Now, be it it's your vibe or it's my vibe, we don't know. But my intention here is to get out of reflective mode and be like cutthroat with you a bit, like straightforward. Or if it's not straightforward, strategize in such a way that I will get the answers I seek. But what are my answers? Collaborating with you, kind of like knowing what your weaknesses are, perhaps, and like, but overall the intention. Why would I have the King of Swords here with the Hangman? Okay, so if you see me in the near future with a more like cutthroat, straightforward, strategic dynamic, it's because I'm covering the fact that perhaps my love was not reciprocated here. It's like that. It's pretty simple, okay? So overall, I want to get to know you better. I'm still curious about you, but I will show you like the castle energy of it, okay? So in the near future, you'll just see the castle energy and the stone energy, but more than the stone, you'll see the castle. But in the castle, perhaps I'll be more, you'll feel distant from me. You will not feel the loving gaze energy anymore. You'll see the sword in front of me, and I'm approaching you more strategically. Perhaps because you approached me more strategically. So I will just give you some of your own medicine. Perhaps this one, it could be. I don't know. But if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Perhaps. But perhaps you did leave this one. Or you stayed. I don't know. But this is the intention of this person. that was it. Pile 2. Okay, I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys some kind of insight. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Mystic Monday Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, pile 3. Let's see, what are your person's intentions? This one, like, I don't know what to expect, guys. I'm sorry. Like, this one is, like, I don't know. Every time I shuffle this one, I don't know what gets, like, I always want this obsidian in front of me, okay? So I don't know why the obsidian or the vibe, it's more like an obsidian, okay? So for me, it's more suave. It's more like, classy. It's more tuxedo and, like, low lights, more romantic, perhaps more intimate. It's more confident, perhaps. It's the vibe here. We're more confident. We're more like after our own look. Like, I'm not saying after your own looks, like you perk yourself well. This one, we're classical and elegant and mature vibes. Okay, so I don't know. So what are my intentions? Okay, so this person's intentions, it's the lover card with the shadow. Okay, this one, it's pretty much this vibe, Mystic Monday. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna see. I want to be lovers with you, but then there's the shadow vibe to it, connected to lovers energy. So I don't want to say one night stand, but I don't know. Okay. So this woman or man, how do they flirt in general, okay? So you have balance and unity, and what I want, the intention when I do this is to have empathy. Okay. What do I want to tell you, perhaps? Light. Think before you act. And Ace of Wands, and do you even care? So this one, do you even care? You have Ace of Wands, think before you act, and you have light. So light energy is here, and some part of the shadow is caused by light too. So this one, we have sun and shadow energy. Sun, as in like when the sun, like the recognition energy is so intense, like the ego vibe or the charisma is so intense that it kind of like, the more light there is, the darker the shadow, you know, like it depends. But how am I gonna read this the usual way? But it's not the usual way anymore. So think before you act. Light, Ace of Wands, do you even care? Do you even care, like, about the fact that I want to give you a try, perhaps this one? So what does your 5-year plan look like? Okay, so I want to know, what does your 5-year plan look like? So within 5 years, what do you want to do, kind of thing? Okay, so that's a question I want to ask you. And what's your favorite meal and why? So what is your favorite meal? Why? I want to know why you like that meal. Another one. Then you have, describe some times or areas in which you find it most difficult to be open and honest with me. So I want to know where and how, or what is kind of like a blockage for you not being genuine with me or not being yourself with me. Hi Arabella. welcome. I'm doing a live show now. We're trying this out. It's the first time. With tarot, that is. So describe some times or areas in which you find it most difficult to be open and honest with me. So this one wants to have a proper relationship with you, this one, but they want you to think before acting. And do you even care about them wanting to give you a try, this one? And the light energy, it's very like, you are my light, perhaps, and that's the vibe. Or I need more time with this pile, okay? Because Lovers with a shadow. Where are we going? So Tea Leaf Tarot, Tea Leaf Oracle will tell me bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So there's gonna be a period of prosperity and abundance connected to this person. And how do they approach your relationship? Okay, so how do I approach our relationship? You have awareness and reflection. So you and me reflect and are more aware about each other. So I feel like we don't close the gap that much, this one. But with balance and unity too, this one you do see that I approach you though. So this one, do you even care? This one is more, they need to talk with you, okay? So I want to talk with you. I want to get to know you more, but I want to be lovers with you too. And with the shadow card, I need more time. So what are this person's intentions? How do I flirt? Okay, this one with balance and unity, I approach you. Okay, and I approach you with something to offer you. Okay, so I offer you simple things. So offering could be gift giving. This one, I like to give gifts to the people I like. Okay, I like to give of myself perhaps too. It could be like gift giving, this one. So how does this person collaborate with people or attract people if they're interested in people or they want to be friends with people? Overall, the attraction, how do I attract, like how do I act with people I'm attracted to? Now attraction doesn't need to be sexual either. It could be friendship, business wise. And how do I bond with people? This one, I have a tendency to offer gifts, offer of my time, offer of my labor. This one, so you have like the guy here who has a basket of fruits and he's offering a pomegranate to the girl. Okay, so I know it's not clear, but I can make it clearer. Okay guys, I don't have the camera. And with empathy, it's more like I'm showing you empathy, or I want you to see that I care about you. So this one I use like I offer you something. Okay, so if I come to your house, I need to bring something with me because I want to show you empathy. I want to show you that I care about you, or I kind of like you care about me, so I want to kind of have that equal bonding element. You know, like when you offer, like let's say like I'm invited at somebody's house to eat a meal, okay? I cannot go there empty-handed. I'm always the type that will bring something with me, okay? I'm that type of woman or man. Now if I'm interested in getting to know you, I will want to kind of like offer you some of my labor, okay? So like, be it I use the money to, you know, purchase a cake and get to you, showing you that I care, okay? So it's like that. Or like I have my own garden and I have a lot of harvest, like I have a lot of bounty. I create a basket and I offer some to you. It's like that. It's very giving energy. If I'm giving to you, it means that I want to show you that I care about you. That's how I roll this one. This one, when I care about you, I give of my time. If you need my help, you can tell me. If you need like somebody to listen to you, I'll offer myself. Like, it's a bit like that. Okay, so it's balance and unity. I keep it balanced. Like if you're giving me something, I give it back to you it's like that. Okay, so whenever it's equal give and take like that, it's a very good sign that it's working. But this one believes that they're way too, like, you either are way too recognized, or they themselves are way too recognized, and they want you to like think before you act with them, perhaps, or they're saying to themselves that they need to think before they act, and they want to give you a try, perhaps this one, or you gave me a try, but do you even care? So this one, I think that I wanted to give you a try, but I think that you didn't care that I was interested in you, kind of stuff. So overall, if we were to have a conversation, or if I had a conversation with you, it was more like I wanted to know what your 5-year plan would be. Within 5 years, what would you want to do? What are your visions, your dreams, etc.? And what's your favorite meal? Because perhaps I want to cook the meal. And I want to know why you're attached to that meal like that. Why you like it. Is it your mom that used to make it? Or is it like a good memory that you have connected to it? And describe some time or area in which you find it most difficult to be open and honest with me. So perhaps I'm thinking you're not able to be honest and open with me, or like you're thinking that I was not able to be, open and honest with you, kind of thing. So it's more understand because I care, kind of thing. It's like that. Okay, so with the Lovers card, overall, because I care, I'm the caring type, perhaps I would want to be lovers with you. But the shadow energy with it, the intention is to, okay, this one, I don't know the approach this person has, so we'll see. So you have 2 of Cups with the 4 of Wands. So you have these in reverse, though. I wish to have those things, but I don't have them, perhaps. Or I don't want them. And then you have the King of Swords with the Devil card. Those are the challenges. The reason why it's Death card. Death could also be shadow, but then again, it's not necessarily it. Then you have 6 of Cups with the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands with the 6 of Cups. In the present moment, I have the Empress card. Okay, so my intention is to then you have 7 of Pentacles in reverse and 4 of Cups. The type of relationship you and I have, we don't have a relationship. Or even if we did, we're reflecting over the relationship, what we mean to each other, perhaps. That's how I'm thinking you're looking at me. Okay? Me, whoever I am. Okay, so this one, I'm sorry, like, I'll not bend down now and just take the card. Now, what are my intentions overall, this one? Deep down, I want you to be part of my life, this one. Okay, so I want you to be part of my life in a very intimate way. Okay, so when we're saying the shadow vibe here is to kind of, lovers with shadow, it's, like when you become one with someone. Lovers means that you're pleasing the other person, so you're merging the other person. You're thinking about the other person's pleasure. You're happy, you're in a love mode, okay? But then again, there's shadow that comes with love, because then again, the intention is to, you know, I'm pretty realistic, this one I'm more realistic, I'm more down to earth, and I wish to manifest, but then again, I'm pretty aware of the challenges that come. So me going through these phases where, you know, like, I want to have a stable relationship with you, I want to have that collaboration with you. Why do I want to have that? Is because, want it or not, I wish this transformation to happen in my life. Or perhaps I'm pretty realistic. So when I'm saying realistic, it's more like you only live once, okay? So you can't procrastinate that much, okay? So overall, that's the dynamic. And my challenge connected to you is to kind of face either your strategic mind and to, you know, be more manipulative than you are, okay? So this one with the King of Swords is the strategic person, okay? It's the person who know what their truth is, or when they have a vision, they're the type that would kind of like, you know, study more about it. I'm just gonna stand up, guys. I can't, like, I need to stand up. So overall, if be it a man or a woman, I will need, my challenge would be to not just be caring towards you. I need to be seductive. I need to be manipulative, and more manipulative than you, okay? Or I need to be way more strategic than you, okay? So however like what strategy you use in general, I need to know about it, or I need to figure it out and be more manipulative, because I need to make sure that you're tempted, this one, or it's the other way around. So in the initial phase, what I believed we had was that we were interested in each other, but we were scared of being rejected, okay? So I believed perhaps in the past that we were both mutually attracted, and I was focusing more on the attraction than the rejection, okay? So when I was showing you this element that perhaps I believed that you and I were mutually attracted, but we were not closing the gap because we were afraid of rejection, I was feeling pretty you know, successful, and I was feeling like I had like a vision I wanted to manifest, okay? Right now in the present moment with the Empress card, I'm feeling in my element, okay? So I'm feeling pretty, or my intention is to pamper myself, my intention is to show myself more love. This one, it's the Empress card. The Empress card is the divine feminine energy. It's the one that gives birth. It's the understanding card. It's the Venus card. It's the Queen. Or is it? No, it's not the Queen. Venus is not Queen. Venus is beauty. Venus is you know, seduction, eros, and stuff like that. So this one overall, my intention is to be your wife or your girlfriend, or your, like, I'm feeling this way though. This one perhaps you did hit the road together, this one, I don't know, but I feel like, do you even care that I wanted to give you a try, this one? So overall, what's my intention is to either be your partner, or either be a mother, could be connected to you, but as it's not, or make you a mother figure, this one could be. And then in the near future, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, I have the rejection card, but then again, it's not rejection I tap into. So deep down, I know that I will need to nurture the situation and be patient. But in the, like, at the same time, when I know these things on a physical level, you are seeing me keeping my distance from you, but then again, my emotions are available to you, this one. So overall, what's this person's intention is to be lovers with you, and to kind of be in a proper relationship with you, knowing that nobody's perfect, okay? So this one, be it we closed the gap or we did not, I'm allowing you that freedom to, you know, not close the gap, this one. But then again, it's really not not okay. Overall, so funny. It's so funny. My intention is to be lovers with you, but then again, perhaps I'm not. It's like that. You'll know. You need to put the efforts, this one. But then again, I don't know to what point you're ready to be loved or you're interested in this one. You'll know. Okay, guys? So this is what their intention is. I feel like I'm turning around, guys. Okay, so for some part it's like that. Now I'm gonna read this differently without thinking, okay, because I was thinking way too much in the energy. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the more pessimistic dynamic. We're gonna go more pessimistic. Okay, the first one was more the way it needed to come. Now pessimistic wise, or traditionally, let's say, with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, what are my intention is not to be your lover and not to have a stable relationship with you. Why so with the Death card is because perhaps there is something dangerous, or I know that there's something dangerous in this situation, and or it's dangerous for me to be in a relationship with you. Okay, it's not the right way to go at it, and even if there is, I feel like it's gonna go to my, like, I will lose more this one, because that's what the lovers and the shadow are. It's more like I want to be lovers with you, but then again I feel like I will need to pay a big price, be it my ego will be bruised, my reputation will be ruined, something of the sort, this one. So the second one, it's more realistic perhaps, this one. And what's my challenge connected to not wanting to be in a relationship with you is the King of Swords and the Devil card. So perhaps with the Devil card, my challenge is that I shouldn't be interested in you perhaps, but I am attracted and I wish to be bonded to you, kind of stuff. But with the King of Swords, it's more like I know you're more like a strategic thinker, so like I don't want to be in a relationship because I think that you're more just mental. Perhaps you're just, you know, King of Swords can also be heartless, coldless. So perhaps my challenge is to face this coldness of yours, that you're pretty cold-hearted, kind of stuff. Okay, so in the initial phase with what was my intention was to kind of be in a relationship with you, but then again, you know, not reject you, kind of stuff. But when I was in that vibe, it's more like I didn't feel successful even if I, okay, this one, okay, I get it. Now, let's say on a physical level, you and I were in a relationship, okay? And you're the cool-hearted type, you're more like the strategic thinker, so you more, like, I'm going very pessimistic, okay? I'm going very negative energy. Okay, so with the King of Swords, it could also be that you're like a criticizer, you're very harsh in the way you criticize people, you have big expectations, perhaps, kind of thing. Okay, so the vibe is perhaps I want to be lovers with you, but then again I know to what point you can, you know, destroy me, destroy my self-esteem, destroy my reputation. I will need to kind of meet your expectations, want it or not, and you're pretty harsh in it, kind of thing. So even if in the initial phase I was in a relationship with you, I was feeling like I couldn't decide for myself and I couldn't have my own success or my own career, could be, or my own success. I can't be successful and decisive in this relationship with you, perhaps. In the present moment with the Empress card, it's more like what my intention is to kind of be my own self, embrace my own femininity, like embrace my own fertility, kind of thing. So I don't know in what way the vibe is, be it you guys are in a relationship or not. And then in the near future with the Seven of Pentacles, it's more like I'm fed up nurturing the situation or being patient with the situation. So I'm kind of like either rejecting you, or I'm kind of calmly showing you my three options or your three options, and the fact that I do have emotions towards you, but then again, perhaps I will not be able to meet your, I cannot satisfy your emotional needs, could be. Okay, so those are my intentions. My intention is to kind of like make you aware that perhaps we do not have a stable relationship. And even if we are in a relationship, or I do not want to have a stable relationship with you, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. But like, why I wouldn't want to though is because perhaps I need to satisfy your expectations. That's one. Okay, so it's more that vibe. I cannot just live my life as per your rules. This one could be, or you're very mental, could be. So if you're mental like this, is more like you play chess with people. People are just chess pieces for you. It's like Go, or you playing Go or playing chess kind of stuff. So people are just chess pieces for you. But then again, perhaps I'm more reflective and I'm more aware of certain things. I care about you. It's not that I don't. But then again, will I live my own life for myself, or will I live my life just satisfying your expectations? Okay, so this one is a bit like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna, oh my god, that's all I had. Okay, but overall, be it you have high expectations, my intention is to still be your lover. And with the shadow, it could be that it could be like a, because I love you, I will want to be in a relationship with you. But then again, I want you to understand that I cannot meet your expectations. I cannot fulfill your wishes, not all the time. I want to be empathetic. Like I understand what you want and what you're expecting, kind of thing. But I feel like, do you even care? And think before you act. Or perhaps this is what you're telling me, I should think before I act. So you're more the strategic thinker, so you don't allow me to be myself, kind of thing. It could be, as it could be the other way around. I was reading this the wrong way. Okay, so that's pile 3. Okay, so even if I went from one vibe to the other, just take what resonated. But period of prosperity and abundance is on your side. Okay, so it's a good thing. That was it, pile 3. Now, pile 4, whoever chose Sufi Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. Pardon me. Okay, so there you have the courage to be who you really are. Okay, so there we have, okay, the courage to be who we are, who we really are. Okay, so overall, I read a book recently about like Rumi and Shams of Tabriz, I think. It's a romance book, but then again, I don't remember the title. I have the book here, actually. I'll just showcase it to those who... I can't bend down, though. Okay, just 1 second. Because we're live, I'll just do it. 2 seconds. Here we are. So, the 40 Rules of Love. Okay, so this is the book I read. It opened my eyes a lot to love. Pile 4, yeah. Pile 4. Welcome, yeah. So if you want a good book to read, you have the 40 Rules of Love, and it's connected with Sufi. Okay, so it's Sufism. It kind of woke me up to many stuff. I was raised by beautiful dervishes. Oh my god, hi! Oh my god, yeah, it's different vibe, and it's really nice. It's really nice novel, okay? A novel of Rumi. You have Elif Shafak, so it's really nice. Really nice. I cried a lot when I read this book, but I was always interested in Rumi, but I was never really like, I didn't have the chance to read a lot of Rumi poetry. I read Khalil Gibran, Paulo Coelho, and those kind, but I never had the chance to read Rumi. Okay, but I read the book and I feel like it's not Rumi technically, but it's the science or the principles of love around it, so it's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm happy I purchased this, and the book, I had it for a long time, I just didn't read it. So everything happens for a reason sometimes. So now, what do you need to know about your person's intentions? Okay, so love has many forms overall. That's one thing that I understood when I read Sufi Tarot. Not Sufi Tarot, the book. Okay, the 40 Rules of Love. Okay, so let me start by giving you how this person flirts or shows love. Okay, so what is my love language? So you have unrequited desire. Okay, so this one has a tendency to go pretty naked. Very well, let me see. And my intention is chemistry. Okay, so this one I'm pretty naked. Okay, like my interest in you is pretty open. Okay, you know I'm interested in you. I have no shame. I'm shameless like that, this one. Okay, so when I'm shameless with you, it means that I want to create chemistry with you. So if I'm being shameless or I'm being like provocative, I want you to be provocative. Yes, okay. Of course. So it's nice. It's a nice book. It's not happy ending, but it's nice. I like happy endings, although I understand that reality is not only happy endings, you know? So it's a really good book. Okay, I'm just answering one of my subscribers like goals question. Okay, like she's saying something and I'm saying something else. So if you want, it's the book I showed a few seconds ago. This one. What else do I want to tell you? This one. I have so much desire for you. So this one does have desire for you, okay? Like for you. Like that. And then you have the comic. Yeah, this one it's more like a Joker dynamic. So it's a joke, perhaps. The intention is a joke. Why though? Now, it's pretty triggering for me to have the comic. I want to go more heart space, but it's comic. And kindness. So, overall, you and me kind of show each other kindness. Okay, so, well, we'll see. Okay, like, I started off pretty well, guys, but I don't know if we're gonna go there. Okay, let me just catch my breath. Yes, but like when I look at this card, okay, like I have the cat, okay, and below the cat there's an eyes. I go positive, negative, but sometimes it's the Joker, and yes, I know that. Yes, it could be that. You know better than me, perhaps. I don't know the person is. I'm just going with the cards, okay? But describe a time when I disappointed you, but you acted like nothing was wrong. Okay, it could be the comic, this one. This one, I know of my own shortcomings, kind of. Yeah. What's one thing you'd like to get better at over the next year? So I want to know what you want to improve. What are your plans of improvement or in which field? Then we have, are there any areas of our relationship that you feel lack trust? Explain. Okay, so let me just create the set. Okay, I have much more. Then we have, describe something that turns you on which you haven't shared with me. Okay, so, okay, could be that you guys are married. Could be. Or you are in a relationship, or you know each other from a long time. Okay, so for some of you are already in that vibe. Some of you it's not that. But overall with the comic, the intention is to lighten the mood, perhaps, to kind of make it easy for the relationship to go on, kind of stuff. So overall, how I provoke you or sexually, or I show you that I desire you, is that I undress or I'm shameless with you so that we can create chemistry together. Presently, I have so much desire for you, you know it. And overall, perhaps I'm talking to people who are in more serious relationships, as it does not need to be. It could be that this is my love language, this is what I feel towards you, and perhaps what we have together is kindness, or is definitely a very nice relationship we have if we are established already. Okay, so gong, an exciting event. Okay, so for some of you, expect an exciting event. Now, the comet could also be a festivity, like a party. So my intention towards you is, if your birthday is near, I'm perhaps going to make a surprise. Then again, it's no longer fun because then again, I spoiled it for you. Could be. Now, if it's not that vibe, yeah, it could definitely be a party, okay, guys? It's like an event or something, and there might be a party, okay? The intention is to make a party because everybody has been, like, things were pretty dull, or we had a lot of, like, stress, so, or make things more funnier kind of thing. So perhaps, like you already said, you already knew it, perhaps you know the person better than me. For most of you, it's more to kind of lighten the mood and have fun and be the clown or the joker at court, as we mentioned. So are we ready? Not yet. Eight of Swords. Okay. What is my intention? We have Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is the card that I needed to take, want it or not. My challenge is Five of Cups. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards, okay? Like, it's gorgeous. The reason why it's that way is the Four of Staffs. Now, you guys could be in a relationship as you're not, or I can't be in a relationship. Four of Coins. In the initial phase, you have Son of Coins. It came in reverse, but I'm gonna put it all upright because Sufi Tarot, like, then you have Two of Coins. Okay. I will read this with the best of my discernment. I know I don't know everything. Shah of Swords. So I think this is King of Swords, was it? Oh my God. Well, go with my intention, okay? Like with my discernment, because I don't know everything in that culture. Okay, bear with me. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm right before I do anything. No, okay. So the Shah is the king. Okay. I'll read this with my point of view, okay? So I don't know if it's gonna be right or wrong. Now, overall, with the unrequited desire, how I flirt with a person, I'm pretty shameless, okay? And I create chemistry, and I'm more sensuous, and I'm happy like that. I have desires towards you, you know it, okay? So my intention overall, technically, is to hide the fact that Okay, I'm gonna follow my intuition. With the comic, the intention could be to be foolish here or to be entertaining here. But overall, with the Eight of Swords energy in the middle section, there is confliction somehow. What do I need to understand here? I'm blind. And there's a lot of swords in front of me. And it's Eight of Swords. Now, Eight of Swords is confliction, feeling stuck, or knowing certain truth, but in being in denial. Also could be like stopping yourself from doing something because of fear, because of pain. And why I want to stay stuck is because I'm happy. And my challenge with the Five of Cups is to kind of like lose my freedom or my happiness because of the relationship. This one, it could be we are in a relationship as we're not. This one, okay? Because it's either I want to stay in a relationship, I don't want to be in a relationship, or I'm conflicted, or I'm in denial because I have a lot of doubts, or I know the pain, or I have felt pain, and that's why I'm not moving. Because I'm happy in the space that I have. And my challenge here with the Five of Cups is not to have a missed opportunity, but technically it's not even an element of missed opportunity. It's more prioritizing the relationship over the distractions, the party vibes, the happiness, the third party addictions kind of stuff. Okay, so in the initial phase of the Four of Coins, my intention was to kind of save more money, perhaps, could be. Okay, the comic could be a party. Okay, this one, it could be a party. I cannot go differently. Okay, so you guys will know this one. With the Four of Coins, it's technically I saved more money, or I was more frugal with things because I wanted to save money, or technically my intention was to, make more money here. With the Sun of Coins, it's a very gorgeous card. You have a field, it's golden, it's pretty, it's amazing. So it's to stay there. Like, okay, could be many things. It's be it I'm spending the money I saved for trips. Could be. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. I don't know, guys. It might resonate for some, but not for everyone. I don't know what is happening, but with the Sun of Coins, technically, it's either wanting to go on a trip, use the money to go on a trip, we are traveling right now kind of thing, or we're investing slowly in ourselves. So perhaps the money I'm saving is also the money I'm saving for my own happiness, or for my own relationship, could be. Because Sun of Coins is also that stability. Okay, so it's a sign of stability, having the Knight of Coins. And then in the near future with the Two of Coins, it's more like once I have the money saved, I will slowly party. So overall, this one, you have a party dynamic. So the intention perhaps here is to kind of like surprise you, because we want to have fun, technically, this one. Or perhaps we want to celebrate the fact that you don't like you like. Overall, perhaps we're saving money for the important things. Okay, so with the comic energy, could be it's not like, no matter how hard it is, we still need to celebrate, could be. Okay, or we still need to an exciting event. So perhaps this one, it's all just the intention is to have a, have a party and you know, being in denial of it until, you know, it happens. This one. Okay, so be it like you're engaged, be it there's marriage, be it there's like it's a married situation already, so you're just saving the money so that you can celebrate with the family or the close people. Okay, so this one is a bit like that. Okay, so for some part, it's a time for healing or it's a time for moderation. So overall, we save the money for something precious. Okay, so it's more like we didn't abuse the money we had, or like I didn't waste the money on addictions, technically. Okay, so the kindness. So overall, the relationship between you and your person is kindness. So be it you're in a relationship, kindness is the way to go at it. Be it it's a friendship, you and I have kindness towards each other. Okay, so let me go a different way. Perhaps the more like I want to go positive. This is more positive vibrations, but for the second one, there is a person who is interested in you know, being in a relationship with you. This one overall. So with the Eight of Swords, technically what's their intention is that you stay stuck with them, could be, or you're in denial of all the things that he or she is going through, perhaps for the part. Okay, we're just gonna keep it this way. We're just gonna end it here. Because the Four of Staff, it's you have Dervish. Okay, so this one perhaps it could be like for some people. Okay, could be, but this is it. Okay, so for some of you, you did say that you grew up with dervishes. So I'm having like the dervish card. So now that like I'm interacting with you guys, perhaps it could be the way. But for some part, I know it could be that one. But with the Four of Staffs, perhaps this one, it's more a party dynamics. Okay, why I am conflicted like this is because I want to have fun. I am having fun. And my challenge is the Five of Cups, the missed opportunities. Okay, so this one, your person also is conflicted about what they want to do with you because they're having fun with you and they have so much desire for you. But then again, they don't know what to do. They're in denial of certain things, or they're in denial of the pain of the consequences that the party or them partying or them having fun could be technically. And in the initial phase, it's more like they needed to save more money. This one, girl or guy. And in the present moment with the Son of Coins, it's more like they're having the aim, like, so I have an intention. Okay, so it's more intimate dynamics. So the intention is more intimate, it's more serious, it's more abundant, like that. And in the near future with the Two of Coins, it's more we're celebrating, we are balanced, we are having fun, we are in that present moment where, you know, it is important to, you know, celebrate what we have. Simple things in life. Okay, so it's like that. That's it. This is all. It could be love as it doesn't need to be. Okay? Like the physical type of love, I'm saying. Because there's many ways of love here. That's it, pile 4, okay? So I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys the insight you needed, okay? If you didn't know about it. Now, pile 5, whoever chose Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. I hope I did. I don't know, because live readings are so much different. I can't like channel like I'm not watched. I don't know, like it's more like I feel like live you guys are watching, so it's different than when I don't think you guys are like, and I'm not aware you guys are watching. Like I channel differently. It's faster. It's like I think less perhaps, or I think more, or I'm stuck in my head. But you guys right now, it's different dynamic too. Everything is different. Perhaps it's just variables, and I don't know. I just need to enjoy myself when I'm doing it. That's it. Okay. But thank you again for being here. It's interesting. I'm curious in knowing how it's gonna go till the end. I can't stop it. That's the only difference too. It is, yeah. You don't feel alone when you're doing stuff. So I said pile 5. Okay, so whoever chose the thank you. I am doing me. So Golden Universal. So let us see what are this person's intentions towards you. Okay, so let's test the waters, perhaps this one. So mice, discord among friends or family. So this one, like, however you want. This one, you have discord among friends or family. It's not a good time. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, like I don't know how to describe the. Okay. I don't know. You guys are the audience. I don't know how I'm performing until I'm gonna watch it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the positive energy. I just hope it is right. I just don't know what to expect. I'm just doing what I want to have fun with. Okay, so I'm just having fun with you guys, and I like the fact that we're going live. It's different than usual. Now you have power here, and we wanted to know how your person. Okay. This one is pretty intense. Okay, so the person, how they flirt is pretty intense. Okay, so whoever you are, perhaps you're here for, you want to know how their flirting method is. It's pretty intense. Okay, so I'm the type that will like impose myself a bit. Okay, I will impose my own senses on you. So I do more projection work. This one, even though Thanatos is the death card, it's the death meaning, like that ejaculation perhaps. Okay, so my way of channeling Eros and Thanatos and how this could happen in the form of showing interest. Okay, so this one I would be more brooding. Okay, I'll be more intense. I'll be more platonic. I'll be more like scorpionic. We'll check that after. With Eros and Thanatos, technically, Eros, it's very sensuous. It's very like sexual. It's very 5 senses. And Thanatos, it's all emphasized. It's all intensified. It's like that phase where you hit orgasm kind of thing. But here, the way the card is shown, it's more you have an antelope. An antelope is a sign of love. Okay, it's the heart chakra animal symbol. Okay, so having an antelope here, man, I didn't arrive there. It's a sign of ignorance too, could be. So perhaps this one, the man or the woman is pretty ignorant of the fact that they're this intense. Okay, so overall, perhaps your person is unaware that they project their sexual needs on you. Okay, so this one, it's how can I express it? You should have sensed it. So if you were a woman and I'm a guy, or we're 2 girls, 2 guys, whichever orientation it is, how I show the people I'm interested in. Perhaps I'm the more possessive type, I'm the more sensuous type. I invade your space overall, and I'm not ignorant. I'm ignorant. I do that. So this one, it's very clingy dynamics a bit. You feel the obsession in this person, and what they wish to do technically when they do this, but they're not aware that they do this, is that they want to have power over you. So I'm the type that wants to have power over you. I want you to allow me to have power over you. Pardon me. Okay? That's my language. That's my love language. Let me hold you. Overall, yeah, this is the vibe. This person wants to hold you. But the fact that they're saying, let me hold you. You're resisting, perhaps, which is the energy there. What aspect do you miss about being single? So this one, my question to you is like, what aspect do you miss about being single? So perhaps you and I are in a relationship. I'm a very possessive person. And what's my intention is the orphan. I don't know. Let me see the rest, okay? So the vibe I go in is transparency, but the vibe we go in is transparent. Now with the orphan, I was gonna say adopt a child, perhaps, if you guys are in a relationship. And if it's not, let me hold you. What's my intention? You have tarot, okay? So it's the Wheel of Fortune, but I say tarot or Taurus, same shit with this one. My challenge is the 10 of Pentacles. The reason why it's that way is the World card in reverse, though. The initial phase we had the Knight of Swords. In the present moment, we have the Seven of Wands. In the near future, we have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So overall, when I divided my cards, okay. Now I studied Kabbalah and I have like a few plans around me so that I can like remember the positions that they had. Now having the Fool and the Magician in front of me. Now the Magician is the path that connects the crown to the intelligence in Kabbalah, okay? And then you have the Fool is the crown to the wisdom, but the wisdom and the intelligence are represented by the kings and the queens, okay? Now with the orphan, My intentions, this one, is to belong somewhere. But let me just tap into my own energy, guys, okay? Like, I just want to tap into my own energy when I'm reading, because this one overall, like, when I'm saying my own energy, my own discernment, okay? So yes, please. Okay, so I think it's good, but then again, I don't like it when you guys chat at the same time, okay? So thank you, because I cannot, like, when I'm shuffling, I'm with you guys, okay? So it's not just one person, but perhaps they're putting their selves out there and I'm channeling it, okay? So I don't want to go that way. I want this to be open to everyone, but then again, I cannot control anything at the same time. So overall, the intention here I tapped into is that the person wants to hold you. Okay, so my intention is to be part of your life. You be part of my life. But then again, the palm in Kabbalah, or technically here, I have my own definitions and there's the Kabbalah definition, but sometimes I need to tap into all of these so I can give you a more universal reading, okay? Because it's not just about me, it's not just about Kabbalah, it's about you guys, okay? So with Torah, it's number 10, okay? There's 0 and 1. Then I split the cards here, the deck on the side. I had 0, which is the Fool, and I had number 1, which is the Magician cards. I split the cards and I saw these two. Now, there is this sense of control the person wants. Okay, so this person has no idea that they have the controlling nature to them, which is completely normal because they feel safer when they have power over people. They feel safest when they have that. Okay, because perhaps they might have been an orphan, or it's really not that. Your person in general is a more perhaps it's just I don't know, I don't have any cards about your person, but the way they show love is that they're unaware that they impose their sexuality, or they impose their senses, or they kind of invade your space in such a way that perhaps you could be definitely very attracted to them, but they like the power they have over you. So this one, if I were to flirt with any girl or any guy, I would be more scorpionic in the way that I approach them, okay? The people will feel my sexual urges rising. They will see my eyes dilating, and perhaps they will mirror it to me. But then again, some people will need to be forced to do it. So there's this vibe of feeling like if I were a woman and this person were to, like, let's say I'm a woman and this person technically is like trying to seduce me or is interested in me, for sure I'll feel one, like if he's talking with me, I'll smell him. One, that's true. You could smell this person. Their smell is invasive, okay? Be it it's a good cologne or it's their pheromones you smell it, okay? Person might be aware that they just take their smell, but they're not, like you don't, but they're not aware of it. The way they look in my eyes is very like intense. I will feel like the eye contact with me is intense. Okay? Then I will also feel like the person is too close to me. Okay? Even if they're at a distance, it could be that they come in my space, because I don't only smell them, I don't only see them, I hear them. I could hear their breath, okay? As I could also taste them without smelling, like without kissing them, okay? So this one, overall, it's a very brooding energy. When the person is attracted to someone, not only, like, he's not aware that he imposes his senses on the woman or the man that they're attracted to, okay? But when they're doing it though, they do it because they want to have power over you. So overall, their senses being projected on you is them imprinting themselves on you.
It's like that. So this one, I have a very imprinting dynamic to me. With Eros and Thanatos, is more like transformational overall, because you need to be receptive to my smell. You need to be receptive to my gaze. You need to be receptive to my breathing and my presence. Okay, it's like that. It's intense like that. And I want to hold you, this one. I want to hold you. My intention, though, with the orphan is that you ask for more, perhaps, could be. Because I like the power dynamics in the bedroom, could be. And the vibe I'm sensing between you and me is that we're pretty transparent, because overall, whether or not you are being receptive to my imposing senses. This one. So, what aspect do you miss about being single? This one, perhaps, I am imposing already. So, you are perhaps dating me, this one. If you're very receptive, that is. Okay, you are not able to reject me, or you are not able to resist me. It could be that way too. As it's an element of perhaps you are not in a relationship with me, but that's how I show attraction. You feel my attraction for sure. You experience my attraction, this one. Okay, so perhaps it could be that I want to ask you this question, as it's not a question like that. Okay, but with the orphan, I need more answers. Okay, this one, perhaps it's you have the Three of Swords. Now overall, it's not pretty clear for me, so I'm just gonna take another card here. This one, we're just gonna take another card. You have, oh yeah, okay, sustain. Yeah, this one. Sustainer. It's a control freak. Okay, I want to control you. This one, I want to control you. I want to either. It's okay. You have adopt a kid. I don't know if you guys are in a relationship now. If you're in a relationship and there is some problem in there, they want to adopt a kid, perhaps. And if you guys don't talk, because this one, I feel like you don't need to talk that much. They're disintense. They don't need to talk. And you have this, I want to control you, though, this one. So I want to mold you, this one. If you are in a relationship, I want to mold you. I want to control. I already imprint myself on you. This one. The moment you first met me, or the moment I showed interest in you, I imprinted myself on you 100%. This one. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue on with my discernment, guys. I want to hold you. Okay, I want to control you. Why I want to do that is because perhaps I feel like okay, this person is interested in you. They want to get to know you better, but they don't know anything about you. So that's why they want to. One second. If I'm this brooding, okay, I can control you in the palm of my hand. And the Wheel of Fortune is the palm, okay? Why I can control you, or why I want to control you like this. How do I see you? How do I see you? I want to control you because either I cannot control you, but I want to control you. Okay? I want to control you, and why I'm very eager in holding you is because I want to control you. Okay, this one, I don't know how it is with this man or this woman and how you are as a woman or man. Okay, it could be the other way around. I'm reading this, I have no idea, but overall the vibe here is I want to control you. I want you to feel unsafe without me, so that when I hold you, you feel safe. But then again, this person just doesn't know to what point their energy is intense like this. Okay? So so with the 10 of Pentacles, I don't know, guys. Just let me just channel, please. To find the answer here, because this person is intense. This one, I am intense. I need to be this way. I need to be intense like this person. So when you're looking at me, I need to impose myself on you. When you're around me, I need to I'm gonna control you. This one, it's okay. But we have transparency as per me. So you want to be controlled by me. You want to surrender to me, this one. Perhaps that's what I'm thinking. And my challenge here with the 10 of Pentacles is to, open the door for negotiations, this one. I don't know, but I would not negotiate this one. If I'm this controlling, I would not negotiate with you. Or would I? Not everyone will be receptive to me, though. Many people would have already left me alone, this one. I would have been an orphan if I was this controlling, perhaps. But I don't want you to run away. I want you to allow me to hold you. So I am... Okay, the vibe I got when I had Eros and Thanatos with the power, and then I channeled that, and then I saw let me hold you. Let me hold you, I'm asking you for permission, though. So having the transparency energy here is that perhaps you do understand that I am like this. You are perhaps we have an understanding, this one. You and I, we do understand each other pretty much, okay? And I do have the intention of controlling you, because if I'm the type that treasures my toys very intensely, and my toys or my fixated things, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is all the fixed signs, and fixed signs have a tendency to be pretty fixated. I can't stay in this pile too long. Let me just finish it up. Okay, we're just gonna close it up. I'm gonna finish it. I can't stay like this. Let me hold you. I want to hold you. Okay, I'm possessive like this. I want to hold you. I want to control you in the palm of my hands, because you're the person I like. Okay, but I want you to feel like I have the power to control you. So I want you to not feel recognized, not feel in your own element, not feel like you're founded enough. Okay, because I want you to rely on me. I want you to be dependent on me. Okay, so my challenge here is to kind of perhaps negotiate with you, make you kind of see my wealth, perhaps, or it's my wealth, this one, or it's my hard work. Now with the 10 of Pentacles, it's a very stable energy, okay? It's the sign of prosperity, it's the sign of money, it's the sign of making a lot of money, having your own family, family gathering, family heirloom, and stuff like that, okay? So it's a wise man who's looking at a couple. Now, my challenge perhaps is to be in a proper relationship with you, this one, to be married or to found a family, which you definitely 100% it could be that way, but in a more stable dynamic, okay? Okay, yes, it is pretty. Sorry guys, I've been ignoring the chat because I just need to finish this pile, okay? So it's a collective reading. I'm doing 6 piles, and it's live this time around. I'm trying the live one with the 6 piles, okay? It's gonna be like a video. You just need to watch it later on, perhaps this one. So in the initial phase, I was pretty intense on you. I came intense on you, okay? So I'm the type that doesn't think when I attract, okay? So if I'm approaching you, you feel like I'm questioning you a lot, like I'm intense on you though, this one. You need to speak the truth to me kind of thing, this one. I was like that. In the present moment, Joe, what are my intentions is to kind of succeed at giving us a try or giving you a try, or like communicate with you overall or work with you like that. And then in the near future, I feel like, why am I so blocked this one? I feel isolated because I can't control you, perhaps this one. I can't control you. I feel like I'm more brooding. I want you to speak the truth. I want you to kind of like be controlled by me, but then again, you're not. I can't control you, this one. This is my intention. I want to control you. I can't control you. I want you. I want you to be my toy. I want you to be my doll. I want you to feel like you don't belong there, so that you feel you feel codependent on me, you rely on me, this one. It could also be the tactic, this one. This one is a tactic. I want you to feel alone and like an orphan so that I can control you. You play it in the palm of my hand, okay? This one. I want to hold you. I want you to allow me to hold you. But then again, perhaps you're not allowing me to hold you. I can't control you. Okay? And there's discord among friends or family. Perhaps my family is not accepting this. Perhaps I know that this is not going to work with my family too. It could be I want to have a family, or the challenge is my family. Perhaps I'm married, this one. You have no idea. And I'm more like the brooding type or the deceptive type, perhaps. It could be. There's so many variables in this one, but overall, I had to go in a more brooding and controlling and manipulative person, okay? Who likes to use or, control. I'm fixated on toys. Let's say I have my favorite toy. I cannot not manipulate my toys. Like, people are like toys for me, or the people I love are like, they have to be like dolls for me, perhaps. This one could be, as it's not that vibe. It's more like I'm the type who's pretty intense, okay? And I'm not perhaps the type that your friends or your family will like also, because I have this sadistic it could be sadistic, as it doesn't need to be. This one, it's more I'm perhaps unaware my presence is this intense, as I'm aware it is intense, as it's my energy that I am the controlling type. I need things to be a specific way so that I can manipulate them. It's like that. After, baby. Okay? After. Not now. But is it connected with this pile, though? Just answer me. Is it connected to that pile? whoever it was. Is it connected? Just a yes or no. Is it connected? I can't do that reading now. No. It's what are their intentions? I'm not giving free, like, not now. Not now. No. This is doing a video of 6 piles and I'm reading the intention live. Someday I will do that. Question and reading tarot, perhaps. I will do it. We'll get there, but not now. Okay? So now, finally, thank you guys for pile 5. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you the insight that you need. No problem. But all right, thanks. Now, Mind Palace. I asked you, I think you were the one. I have a question. Is it connected with pile 5? Is it connected with pile 5? Can you just... Okay. After another time. Okay, we'll be sure to kind of make that happen. Perhaps that dream of answering those questions with tarot one day live, I'll do it someday. Okay, but then again, I need energy for that. Okay, sometimes. So, anyways, thank you very much again. And we'll just continue on. Now we have pile 6. Whoever chose pile 6, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, technically, what are your person's intentions? What are his intentions or her intentions? You have the underworld. Okay. Having the underworld as an intention is not a nice thing, as per me. Whale. Great worry over nothing. So maybe that's the answer. We have great worry over nothing. So I'm worrying for nothing, perhaps. What messages you and I had, kind of like what kind of interaction we had, what did we talk about, or what will we talk about, or what I want to talk about, okay? So how has your childhood or upbringing shaped your sexuality? Okay, pretty intense question. Then how would you like your life to be different in 3 years? So what would you want to change in your life? But I'm not able to ask the changing element. Perhaps I'm not that mature, this one, or I don't have faith in change, this one. Or I want to know what your plans are for within 3 years. What do I have to tell you? Reach out to me. You have to reach out to me, and I'm addicted to you. Yeah, the underworld could also be that vibe. The rotting feeling of someone who wishes to, it's like the rat race kind of element a bit. So how do I flirt in general? Okay, so how do I flirt? In physical attraction. So I'm pretty much on top of you. I was gonna say lick you. I don't know who we're reading this for, so. Fidelity. So loyalty, fidelity. M and G. So you have M like Mike, Michael, Mikey, Mickey, Michelle, and G like George or Georgina, Garo. M, Melanie, Garrett, Gregory. Any name that starts with an M and a G. MG.
MG could also be my initials, okay? George Michaels. I always go there, but it doesn't need to be. But M and G, I don't know why M and G. Could be Mars, could be Mercury, but we have Taurus energy here. You have physical cards, and you also have like the underworld, which is the earth element. Could also be it. So I could be an earth sign, does not need to be. Okay? I hope I'll give the message. I don't know though, this one. But overall, I want you to reach out to me, though, this one. I want you to reach out to me. I have all the cards, I do. So what are my intentions towards you? Look, this one, when I said I want to lick you, I channeled licking. It means that I want to show you that I'm loyal to you, kind of thing. I'm showing you loyalty, fidelity. You have 8 of Cups. I want you to reach out to me in this one, because I feel like shit. The intention is I want you to reach out to me because I feel like shit. That's why I'm giving up. But I feel unworthy this one. I feel unworthy. You have the 8 of Wands energy as my challenge. The reason why is that way is the King of Swords with the 5 of Coins in reverse. In the initial card, in the initial phase, you have the Queen of Cups. You have the Sun card. And in the near future, you have the Empress. Okay. So what are my intentions here? This one. Look. Okay. I feel neglected. Okay, wherever I am. Underworld, it's more like I'm punishing myself. I feel worthless. So the intention technically is either to make you feel worthless or I feel worthless myself. Okay? So my intention is that I give up on you, but I want you to reach out to me because I'm addicted to you. I'm obsessed over you, this one, a bit. Why I feel this way, or this is my intention of giving up, but then again, not yet, because I want to give up on you. It's not that I don't want to, or I want this addiction of mine to stop, okay? But then again, I need your collaboration, this one. I want your collaboration. I feel unworthy, this one. Perhaps I feel unworthy of you. Okay, we're just gonna keep it that way. Now, be it I feel unworthy because of my actions, my behavior in the past connects to you, or my stubborn. Okay, now look, I understand the rat race element because I went through it. Okay, but then again, it's the intention here is that, okay, when you feel lonely, when you feel unworthy, when you're ashamed of yourself, you want the external validation. Okay? You want that validation element from a person outside of you. You don't have that self-worth, or you don't have that confidence, or you don't have that self-love to kind of
reach out to the people yourself. Okay, so for some part, when I'm obsessed like this, or I'm addicted to you like this, is I'm not okay. How can I explain this? How I'm feeling overall? Overall, I wanna like abandon myself, like leave the situation, but I want you to invite me again. So I'm leaving with the intention that you reach out to me again. Okay, so with the underworld, it could be many rotten things. It's either I want to manipulate you, it's either I don't have good intentions towards you, either I am addicted to you and I want you to stay with me because I'm addicted to you. But then again, I can do whatever I want with you. So my love is not necessarily perhaps pure, it's more obsessive. So I kind of objectify you more and I objectify myself more. Hence, where I need your validation. I want you to validate me that I'm important to you. Okay? Okay? So I want you to reach out to me. It's either I want to reach out to you because I'm addicted to you, or I want you to reach out to me because I'm addicted to you. It's the same. I am addicted to you. Be it I want to be the one reaching out to you, or I want you to reach out to me because I want that validation. Okay? And you have great worry over nothing. Perhaps this one. This one, you're worried about nothing. Okay? It's just very simple. You just reach out. And if it's not you reaching out, I want to reach out to you. So perhaps allow me to reach out to you. Because my intention here with the Eight of Cups is I don't know if I want to leave or I want to stay. I'm conflicted in the way my emotions are here. Should I give up on you and leave? If I were to leave, do you want me to leave? Or you find me precious? So I want you to show me that I have value to you, kind of stuff. Why I'm feeling this way, or why is this my intention, is because perhaps I don't want to be left out in the cold. And I'm not strategizing here. Okay, so I'm reading this differently perhaps, but technically with the King of Swords, I'm not strategizing here. Because I don't want to, okay. Technically this one, I will give you another point of view because the way I'm channeling this is not making sense. Okay? With the King of Swords, perhaps I don't feel left out in the cold, hence why I'm not approaching you strategically, too. It could be. I don't feel left out in the cold, perhaps, this one. Whatever you're doing, I'm not feeling left out in the cold. Hence why I'm not strategizing towards you. And my challenge is just to do the movement, perhaps, just to be very, spontaneous and just act, like that. My challenge is I just need to reach out to you, or you just need to reach out to me. That's the only blockage here. That's one could be. So in the initial phase, overall with the Queen of Cups, it's be it you knew I was emotionally possessive over you. You knew I had emotions towards you, or it's the other way around. You knew that I was not emotionally. No, this one, I'm gonna go with my intuition. Look, this one. Overall, in the past, I had emotions towards you. You knew it. Okay, I was very in love with you. You knew it. In the present moment, the Sun card, I'm very happy, or I want to be happy. And with the Empress card in the near future, my intention is to be happy within myself, or to be happy married to you, or to be happy with you, or to make you my wife. So this one, it could be very positive reading, as it's just overall you don't see it, but the person is very anxious to get to know you better. I'm anxious about the element of getting to know you better. That's why I can't get my shit together when you're there. I'm very clumsy when you're there. So overall with the underworld energy, it's more deal with my obsession, do something about it. Okay? Do something about the rotten mentality, perhaps, this one. Because I left you so that you can reach out. Or I want to leave you, but I'm limboing. Why I'm doing that is because perhaps deep down inside I feel left out in the cold. And I feel like I want to strategize here connected to you. Could be that way. I'm going different ways. Anyways, I'm just gonna... what is this person's main aim? Can I know, please? Okay, to have a stable relationship with you. But then again, perhaps your person doesn't know how to manage their own ego. Like, they don't know how to crush their ego, this one. This one, I'm very much in my ego still. I'm addicted to you and I want to reach out to you, but then I'm not doing so. So I'm pretty much stuck in my own ego still. Okay, so this one, their intention is just to deal. I sometimes wonder if you care. That's why I want you to reach out to me so that I can get that validation that you cared about me. And the other way around. Okay, so overall, I'll reread it, but only take what resonates. Okay. Eight of Cups, it could be a sign of I wish to give up on the situation, but then again, I want that validation. Why I want to give up on it, Joe, is because I feel left out in the cold and I feel like I need to strategize here in this situation, because either I left there willingly as you left me there, or I did actions that made me like be left out in the cold kind of thing. Okay, so having the challenge being the Eight of Wands is to kind of definitely, I need to have an intention connected to you and work towards that intention, right? So instead of staying stagnant or like addicting or obsessing over you and not reaching out or willing to, like waiting for you to reach out. But then again, if you have no idea I want you to reach out, how are you going to reach out to me? Okay, it's like that. So having the Queen of Cups, it's more like I knew you had emotions towards me, or I had emotions towards you, or my emotions were very nurturing and possessive and jealous, perhaps connected to you in the past. Or my intentions were to not show you to what point I had emotions towards you. So in the past, I wanted to hide my emotions of being possessive, being jealous of other women or other men, etc. Okay, so with the Sun energy in the present moment, I feel very happy, or I want to be happy with you, or I feel very recognized in the situation. So having the Sun card is a pretty positive vibe in the intention. So perhaps this one, perhaps they know what they want and they will work towards what they want, and they are recognizing what they want connected to you. And in the near future with the Empress card is they want abundance, they want healthy relationship, they want to be healthy in the relationship with you. They are having hope that it's gonna work out, this one. Okay, so this one, if you're the girl or you're the guy, this one, and I'm reading this from their point of view, and you know this is the right way. I don't know how to say it. Just reach out to them if you have any way of reaching out to them. Now, if you have no idea this is it and you have no way of kind of like confirming if this is the right way, I have no other, like, I have no solution. Okay, you'll need to decide. You can choose another pile, perhaps. But for some of you overall, oh my god. That's the vibe. And how I flirt, I wanted to say, physical attraction is more like I like to touch you, I like to lick you, I like to kiss you, I like to touch you and be more like open with you. And when I do that, it's more like my intention overall is to bond you to me, make you loyal towards me. So this one, when they touch people, the intention or the the manifestation of their touching allows them to make people loyal towards them. So this one has a tendency, if they work with people, they have a tendency to kiss and, you know, hug the people that they work in, so that these people will stand on their side, kind of thing. And you'll see that the people get on their side. So this one overall, I'm just giving you extra stuff about your person, could be but with the underworld, guys, like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but for what I understood here is that my intention is to be more grounded with you. Okay, the underworld is also the it's an important place. It's earth, it's soil, so it's where you know, you can bury bodies, but then again, this one, it could be rotten, as it doesn't need to, because earthworms are very important in the ecosystem. It's how the soil breathes. So underworld breathes through worms. So overall, worms are grounded energies, and having the earthworm, technically it's a shy energy. We're just gonna discard the spookiness of the card, and we're gonna say that this is a person who is genuinely interested in you. It's just that perhaps they want to breed in the relationship. Okay, so if I have addictions, or I have like addictive thoughts towards you, or I have obsessive thoughts, I want to learn how to manage those obsessive thoughts connected to you. Okay, and I want to be happy with you, perhaps, or I want to be happy letting you go, could be. So overall, it could also be that I wish to let you go, this one. I wish to let you go. Why? Because I already felt left out and cold, and even if I were to go at this strategically, what am I going to gain out of it? And my challenge technically is to move on faster. Act without thinking, connected to somebody else, instead of always obsessing over you, could be. So in the initial phase, it's more like I had this many like overall connected to you, I knew what my emotions were. I was pretty emotionally available to you. I was delusional connected to you, could be, because you have like water signs, and it's the dreamy delusional element of Pisces, Scorpio, and, you know, Cancer energies. You know, it's like they have a tendency to, you know, go delusional and imagine and embrace the emotions and all that kind of stuff, and be moody about it. Specifically, if you're addicted with someone, you want to let them go. You want to set yourself free. You want to breathe here. Be more grounded. Okay, so this one wanted perhaps to be more grounded, connect to you. So based on what the underworld perhaps is really, I want to let you go. And my intention is to let you go. And overall, presently, when I'm letting you go, I feel like I'm more happy, could be. And then in the near future, perhaps I will be the woman or the man of somebody else. Or you will see me be taken by somebody else, be it I'm a woman or a man, could be. Or you will see me getting married to somebody else. Okay, so this one, based on who you are and how this person is and how the chemistry and the whole thing is. Okay, so this is it, I think. Okay, so I will give you another perhaps. I can't give you offerings like this. Okay, like I need subscribers now. Okay, so my intention was last year in June, I wanted to give 22 free giveaways, 22 free private readings to 22 subscribers once my channel had hit 6,300 subscribers. Now it's been a year and we just arrived at 6,100 perhaps, or something of the sort, and I'm doing these offerings because I have time presently, and I want to offer more, and I want to interact with you all more. It's not that I don't want to, but then again, I wish to, you know, keep it pretty structured, guys. Okay, and recently I did 2 sessions of hours, like dice divination, which had nothing to do with tarot, I know. Or where seeds are buried and create the new system of souls or light. Yeah, definitely that could also be, but that was it. Okay, so that's it. All 6 pawns. You guys can go and rewatch them if you want. I will put the timestamps, and if ever there are places where I'm just chit-chatting with some people,
can just fast forward it. But those who have questions, guys, I don't want to say seek me for private readings, not that. If you want private readings, you can contact me, but there's a price to pay with it. Now, dice divination, I don't know if I will do another session. I don't know how today went. If you want, you can leave some comments, or you can write to me right now how it went. But technically, I was not gonna be available to read that live. Okay, so I just realized it's more easier for me to channel on my own. Okay, so for some part it's not nice, it's not good, perhaps it's not resonating, and for some it is. But if you want to write feedback about how you found the live reading, I know some of you want collective readings, as in like you just want me to kind of like, you ask me questions, I read for you the tarot. But for that we need to schedule a specific date. Okay, so some of you can write to me what time zone you're from and what time is ideal. For me, like weekends, I can only do, like, I can do weekends only. Okay, so weekends after like 2 or like 1, around 1. And mine, it's Eastern time. Okay, so it's EST or EDT. That's the time zone I'm from. Okay, so I don't know how many people I can reach by doing the live sessions. And it was pretty well. I liked the dice divination, the first session. The second session, I felt like I needed to do more somehow. I want to interact with you guys when I'm doing the live streams. Today I did an experiment. I just wanted to see how, like, you know, like I'm gonna read tarot and be live with you guys because I wanted to tune into you guys' energies. But then again, I know it's not only like I'm tapping into the 9 or 10 people who are participating in the video, you know. But I know there are many people who are gonna watch it, but it's just an experiment for now. Okay, but I know I wasn't able to chat with many of you and you came for questions, but I will create perhaps another live stream where we'll see what I can do for some people who have answers, who have questions that need to be answered. But with tarot, guys, just understand, I cannot go concrete yes or no. Okay, that's why I went with dice divination. Okay, because I want it to be as concrete as possible. Okay, so that's why I chose to do the live session with dice divination instead of tarot, because tarot I will need to give you a more either dual answer, be it I will give you a proper answer, and then again I will always want you and wish for you to decide for your own, because this is definitely creation work. Okay, stay tuned. Sometimes I write it in my community. Okay, the community box, I post information on it. So if you want to know when I might plan on doing live streams connected to offerings like dice divination, or perhaps sooner or later we'll get to offer some tarot readings. But then again, I wish to, you know, gain something out of it whenever I'm putting this much energy. Perhaps it's a lot of energy, as it might be a lot, not a lot, but then again, I'm having faith that I will get something out of it completely, be it from you guys or be it from life itself. But I hope it was interesting. Earthing is good. Yes, it is. Okay, so I hope many of you got the messages you needed. Okay, I will see. I'm gonna put this on I will not remove this because it's like a reading. But we'll see. Okay. Wind batting. Yeah, I heard about that one, but now in the way I am, I'm afraid of wind sometimes, which is not nice at all. I don't like that. But it's okay. So I will leave you guys on this. Thank you again for all those who participated. I'm apologizing for those who wanted their answers, their questions answered. I'm not able to do it because I was focusing only on the
I decided to focus on the reading only. Okay, so perhaps sooner or later you will see that I will offer one session for tarot reading. Perhaps it's going to be one tarot card reading for certain questions. But then again, I don't know when I will do that. Okay, and I wish to focus and manifest the 6,300 subscribers for the 22 free readings. But then again, going there, perhaps it will take will be faster or slower. I don't know where we're gonna go. That's it. Okay, so I'll leave you again, and I'm happy I'm here again. You know, doing live, something I would never have done in my life. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you around, okay? Bye, guys.